Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. I wanted to talk about something very quickly. Within this video, I just want to share on, what kind of led to my success today, where my focus was. It's no different than any of the other videos that I've uploaded before. One of the first things that I want to remind you is that, well, first of all, I don't, on average, every day hit 6% whatsoever. I actually have not had this big of a day in over a month, if I'm not mistaken. So very thankful, very blessed, especially because of the short weekend due to Thanksgiving. I believe it's closed on Thursday and then it's a short day on Friday. So I literally hit my weekly goal in one day. So I wanted to show you overall P&L in the day. All positions closed DGAZ. Took a total of 14 orders. Those are not 14 day trades for those that love to tell me that I take too many. I still day traded quite a bit. I took my first position at 5 o'clock. Pre-market session for those that have 2-day Ameritrade open 2.5 hours before the market opens. In Arizona, the market opens at 7:30. So as soon as I saw, my alarm went off at like 4:50, and the reason why was because I began to see natural gas sell off since the future opened back up on Sunday. So this is a big focus of mine. Again, this is my thought process, this is my opinion, and 100% not something that you should trade off of. I don't like ever telling people, I never tell people where to trade, where to buy, nothing like that. You should understand what you're doing or not do it at all, right? And one of the things that I've been hearing is so many people, because natural gas tends to do well during the winter months, and because of its performance on Friday, people thought that, oh man, you guessed the moon, and that's not the case, right? As you guys could see, that it's been so inconsistent, and we said this from the very beginning, that it's not a make it or break it. You're not here to try to, if you feel like you are being convinced to trade something, then I would not trade it whatsoever. It has to make sense to you. And one of the things that I've challenged myself is to not go on and accept swing trades. I've been, as a day trader, challenging myself to focus on direction and seeing if I can do well with that. And there was no question that the direction was in my favor today with how natural gas was selling off. And I think that you guys could all agree on that. But if you guys look at the 1-day 5-minute chart, this was my only focus for today. Natural gas was selling off. It was trading in between the middle, the EMA line and the bottom VWAP, and it just continuously was selling off. So as soon as the market opened for me during the pre-market session, 5 o'clock, we began to get rejected right around this general time. If you go on over to Discord and you guys move on over to Learn Plan Profit, and under the trade idea section, my first alert at 5:11 just reminded the team that, hey, natural gas is selling off. That's the current direction. So when natural gas sells off, DGAZ pushes up. Super simple, right? I was trading with about $42,000 to $45,000, about 400 to 420 shares on average per position, and it just continued to believe the overall direction. There was no break of pattern. It just continuously got rejected, and it wasn't until, surprise, surprise, right, when the market opened at 7:30 that we began to see more consolidation. If you've watched any of my videos, I always emphasize, especially with the two commodities that I have a huge focus on, with natural gas and crude oil, they tend to almost try to change direction literally almost every single day at market open. It doesn't always happen, but it's been such a consistent pattern that as soon as the market opened, I really watched my position size, and I took a very small trade. It was pretty much a break even. I think I made like $100 off of it. But altogether, my biggest focus today was direction. Every day does not play out like this. That's my biggest, that's what I want you guys to understand, is that days like this, when there's such a consistent pattern and flow of direction, I think that we can all agree that once we have this flow and when we have this direction, it's just so easy to kind of just go with the flow, because it just continues to go in our favor. Why? Because the direction is in our favor, right? And we see a pattern that has not been broken. So it's very easy for us to add more to our position size as our stock continues to go up, and then also manage our risk if there is a break of pattern. And that's exactly what we experienced today, what I experienced today with the DGAZ. It wasn't trying to like, make it or break it. My last trade was actually pretty poor. I was trying to hit $3,000 profit, and I barely made like $30 or $40 off of it. So I'm done trading for the day. This is more than enough for me within one day of trading. And again, for the next 2 days that follow before Thanksgiving, I'm going to have a big focus on, again, really allowing that opportunity to present itself. I think today and my trades today are a perfect example that you don't need to trade every single day. You don't need to trade what I'm trading. Like that's besides the point. But when you see a consistent pattern, a consistent direction, and you feel comfortable and confident with your trade, it makes it so much more enjoyable. And that's, although I did wake up, I'm not even feeling the best, right? I woke up at 5 o'clock. I've been trading for about 4 hours, almost 5, and I had a lot of fun doing it because it was just so easy. Not every day is like this, and some days it almost feels like the entire market's against you. But this is a perfect reminder that if you feel like you're forcing trades, then maybe it's best to simply not take a trade that day and allow maybe a day like this to present itself where things kind of just fall together, right? You are proactively looking for the deal. You're making sure that every trade meets your criteria. And once you see that opportunity to present itself, you know how to take action. So just wanted to remind you guys, again, patience does pay. And then, once you see that opportunity presenting itself and being able to take action and having a reason behind it, it just makes it so enjoyable. So I hope that I earned your thumbs up. One of the things that I do want to share, we've been getting this question a lot. It's what's next for you guys and DGAZ. First of all, I take it day by day. I'm not here to send out predictions. I don't swing trade any of these ETFs. But one of the reminders that I have is on the 180-day chart. And again, I can be completely wrong, but DGAZ tends to get rejected around this general area. There was a strong push. Yes. Oh, and look, and natural gas is selling off once again. So then that means that DGAZ should push up a little bit more. So it looks like we're right about to break 126, which is great for those that are still in DGAZ. All I'm here to remind you is take a trade when it makes sense to you, lock in profits when it's overbought. And there it goes. It just broke 126. It's hitting 126.35. If you see something to become overbought, don't think about FOMO. Don't think about how much more money can I make. It's, again, we have a little saying within our Learn Plan Profit group, and it's no one goes broke by locking in profits. So if you want to stay consistently profitable and you want to enjoy what it is that you do, don't overthink it, keep it simple, and enjoy what it is that you do every single day. So I hope that it earned your thumbs up. I hope and wish you guys an amazing and green week. Also, don't forget to download your free confirmation PDF. It's a little cheat sheet that I made for you guys, and that's going to be that first link down below. If you guys haven't joined our free Facebook group, again, we are the largest Facebook group day trade in the stock market. That's that second link down below. And if you guys are ready to join and be able to watch me trade live every single day, again, this is the only group that I work with on a closer basis. So if you want my help and you like what you see on YouTube, then again, you guys can get a better understanding of what the Learn Plan Profit team has to offer. And if you ever wanted to see what it's like to watch me trade live, go to this page, third link below, watch this live trading session, and if you like it, that's what we do every single day with the Learn Plan Profit group. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.